is wonderful to be back on the Rock. Newfoundland and Labrador is a very special part of this country, and it's one that I got to know well and see up close during my time in the Canadian Armed Forces, especially when I was sailing with our Navy on board this province's namesake frigate, HMCS St. John's. I'm pleased to be here with our outstanding team in Newfoundland and Labrador, including some Conservative candidates, Glenn Edgary, Matthew Chapman, Carol Ansey, and Sharon Volke. Natural resources and the hard-working Newfoundlanders and Labradorians who work in the sector are central to your economy. They work hard and are proud of what they provide for their families and for this province. Newfoundland and Labrador's offshore energy sector supports almost 7,000 jobs and has contributed billions of dollars to the economy. But over the past few years, the sector has taken a serious hit here in Newfoundland and Labrador, just as it has in Alberta and Saskatchewan. Production has slowed, and the Liberal government in Ottawa attacks the industry rather than helping it. Between 2019 and 2020, over 2,500 direct local jobs were lost in the province's oil and gas sector. Even as the province grappled with these challenges, it was hit again by the pandemic. Production went down another 10% in the first 5 months of 2021. Revenues from the offshore sector fund critical public services, including healthcare, education, and social services. And the federal support that was supposed to be there when the people of Newfoundland and Labrador needed it the most did not come from this Prime Minister or his Liberal government. The Trudeau Liberals continue to let this province down. But Canada's premiers put forward a solution. In 2019, they unanimously endorsed a proposal to reform the Fiscal Stabilization Program, a program designed to help provide financial assistance to provinces experiencing sudden and disruptive economic shocks. Les premiers ministres des provinces ont proposé une solution. Ils ont approuvé une proposition de réforme du programme de stabilisation fiscale. Ce programme vise à aider financièrement les provinces qui subissent des chocs économiques extraordinaires. I don't need to tell you, COVID made the challenge for this province even tougher. And the premiers want to see changes to the program that ensure that provinces like Newfoundland and Labrador receive current and retroactive compensation for major economic shocks. It is a form of an equalization rebate, as you were contributing more than you should have during a steep drop in resource revenues. This rebate will allow Newfoundland and Labrador to reinvest additional funds into the recovery of your economy and to help create jobs. Canada's Conservatives are committed to delivering on the Premier's request. We will ensure the province is protected from future drops in the price of oil. We will fix this program so that it delivers for Newfoundland and Labrador. This will give the province an immediate $70 million in equalization rebate. But just as importantly, this will provide insurance for the provinces against future oil shocks. Our country is emerging from the worst health and economic crisis of our lifetime. Debt has piled up. Unemployment is high. We need to get people working again in all sectors of the economy and in all regions of the country. That includes the offshore sector in Newfoundland and Labrador. Under Justin Trudeau, Canada lost $160 billion in investment before the pandemic. The Trudeau Liberals want to transition your offshore jobs, and with it, the future of your province. I will have your back. I stood on the Hibernia oil platform when my naval helicopter landed on it. I was on the Grand Banks and the Flemish Cap doing fishery patrols. I've seen firsthand how hard Newfoundlanders and Labradorians work to provide for their family. They deserve someone who respects that and works with them, not against them. Justin Trudeau does not respect the hard work you do because he does not understand hard work. I do. And I want you to know that Canada's recovery plan will get this country working again and secure the future for cities, towns, and outports across the country. Le gouvernement fédéral doit travailler et collaborer avec les provinces. On doit agir en partenaire. Même quand les provinces se sont réunies pour soutenir celles en difficulté, Justin Trudeau a préféré les ignorer. It's time to fix the Liberal policies that have failed Newfoundland and Labrador's offshore energy industry. Fixing fiscal stabilization, eliminating the unfair anti-development C-69 by upholding best-in-class environmental standards while having clear expectations and fair timelines to get the offshore moving again. We will also focus on tourism recovery and rural economic development. For a country that has become fractured under the Trudeau Liberals, we will restore open and respectful federalism and will treat the provinces as true partners in confederation to begin to heal the division caused by the Trudeau Liberals. Fixing fiscal stabilization is one part of that. Au lieu